Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Shayna from Kaiyuni Kreations, and thank you for joining me again today for another tutorial. For those of you who liked, enjoyed, and subscribed last time, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. In today's video, we are going to go with the Valentine's theme, and I have this little creation here for us today, and it is sort of a gift card holder or a little note holder if you want to create something special for someone in your life. And it just flips open this way, and you can insert your gift card here or a little note or anything that you wanted in here. You can also write your special greeting or sentiment there. So on the cover here, we just have the two scalloped circles. Let me hold it up so you can see. So just the two scalloped circles, the two tags. And we have this little embellished heart here. And the die that I used for that, it's this little die here. Then I cut that out. And I just use the scalloped dies to get the ones at the edge. For the tags, I use this square. It has like a jagged edge at the end. And before we go any further, I would like to encourage you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be updated right away as every new video comes out. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me flip this open for you again here. This is also a pocket under here if you wanted it to be. So you can also tuck something in here. So you've got a few spots that you can use. So we're going to go ahead and put this together quickly. I went ahead and I started preparing some of the materials. So this here, it was about, I think like 4 1/4 inches by 4 inches. So it is really like a little small card. I'm going to go ahead and round the edges off again with this little punch. So you can see you can fit it in there. You get the edges. So you clip both at one time. You go in here. You clip that one. I'm actually going to get the scissors and just round it off a little bit more for my liking. Okay. So to begin with, like I said, this one is pretty simple. And I have some of the materials here. I'm just going to push them over here so you can see them. So we have our white scalloped and then the pink one. So I'm actually going to glue it just part way so you have that little pocket over here and up here. So I'm just going to apply it around the edge here. Kind of halfway around. And I want to line it up with the scalloped shapes here. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute. Oops, shift it on me. Right, so we just halfway around so you have a little pocket here still. Okay, and while that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and do the same for the bigger circle. You just want a little bit of glue out on the edge. And we're going to glue this one down to the card. Wipe away all the excess glue. I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. Now while that is drying, we're going to prepare the heart. This is part of a garland that I picked up in Walmart. So it has a little shimmer effect. I don't know if you can see that as you turn the light. And it's just a simple strand of garlands. I'm going to remove the ring. And we're going to use this for a different purpose today. All right, so we got that out. I'm going to put it down here. And then we're going to embellish it with this little lace heart that I used, this die to cut it out with. I just love the pattern. I believe I picked these dies up at Hobby Lobby. So it's going to look like that. And then we're going to trim the excess off. So while that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down to the heart. And you just lightly apply the glue so it doesn't, seep through the design too much. but you do want it to stick. So we're going to go ahead and put it down here. Just pick up all the excess glue with the tissue. And the glue dries clear. See, there's a little piece in here. Now we're going to trim around the ends. Ooh, no nails. Sometimes I'll leave this excess here, but I think I'm going to take it off this time. Okay. So we're just going to have the heart shape that we want. All right. So this looks to be about dry. So it's going to go on here like that. And then I'm just going to assemble the pieces. We have that. And of course our red flat back gem. Oh, this is it. I also got these at Walmart, I believe. And then we just put everything together. So I'm going to glue the flower down in the middle. Maybe a little too much glue. So get somewhere in the middle there. And then glue the heart onto the center here. And remove any excess glue. Okay, so we've got these two pieces here. So now we're going to go ahead and make the tags. Remember, one goes in here. And the other one goes up here. I don't know if I pull them out so you can see how they were decorated. But they were pretty simple. So I've got this here for the center. And that's it. And you can feel free to, you know, add more embellishments on there. I'm just going to go with a simple pattern. Punch the hole. And then for the second one, I'm going to do something slightly different this time. I'm just going to change it up just a little bit. Okay. I'll do a slightly different pattern. Have that in the middle. Just another little tiny tag in the middle there. But I am going to add the bead. And have that dry. Go ahead and punch the hole and leave this to dry while we finish up the rest. Okay, so that would finish up those two. And like I said, it's a pretty quick project. If you're looking for something to put together, just to send out your greetings to someone, this is quick and easy. And now for the inside. So on the inside, what I had done was just to have like a little square tag area. So we're going to go ahead and cut a piece out real quickly so this fits perfectly. And again, you could use measurements, but I am going to eyeball it for now. So I want to come just about here. So I'm going to get my paper trimmer out and take care of this. So I line the mark up with where I want to cut it, right across. So we're going to bring this back in here. I do have a little bit of a sand block just to get the rough edges down. I'll probably need to change my blade out soon. You can get this in the Dollar Tree. It just sands and smooths out the edges. So this is going to go here, but before I put it in, I'm going to cut out the thumb hole, the notch for that. And the easiest way to do that is just with a punch. This is a 1.5 inch circle punch that I'm going to use. So you center it in there. And then you take that notch out. And there you go. So now it's easier for you to pull stuff out. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the ends down for this. Wipe away any excess glue. Okay. So we still have this one. And this, we're going to come back to those. I'm going to go ahead and finish the decor in here. I just wanted to place this tag this way. And again, you know, feel free to embellish it more if you want. You can add, you know, sentiments, add words, whatever you would like. There are no rules here. And I'm going to put it this way. And you could also make it as a tuck spot as well, but I'm going to glue the whole thing down this time. So I wanted to do the edges here for this. So I'm going to use the Distress Oxide. It's in Vintage Photo, just to distress the ends. Just use a makeup brush, makeup sponge, and quickly apply it around the ends, just like that, just a little bit. So that'll go there. So I'm going to make this into a tuck spot. So I'm going to glue this on top of it. I'm just going to do the one. So I want to make sure this lines up. So it does. And use your bone folder to smooth it out. Ooh. And then I'm just going to apply glue on the top half. We're going to go this way. Okay. That way you can tuck anything in here. So I'm going to let this dry for a minute. And again, this area here is for you to write any kind of greeting you want to. You can tuck your gift card in here, or, you know, another tag or journal on the tag and then tuck it in here. So whichever works for you. Just leave it open so you've got space to add your own personal touches. So while that is drying, let me go ahead and finish all the tags. We are going to go ahead and get the tops in. This is some sari silk that I'm using. It just happens to be the same pink of shade, which goes well with the card, as well as pink for Valentine's. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. I am going to trim it off. We have that. I do like the jagged, rugged edge, the torn edge almost of that shape. I'm going to use the same color for here. Since we're already here. It's definitely too long. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, this one was quick and easy. You can, you know, add it to a journal if you wanted to, or you can just use it as is, as a gift card, or just keep it individually as a separate, you know, journaling spot. Oh, I think I'm going to add the word love to it again, if I can find it. Let me use this one here. I'm just gonna stick it up here. Yeah, let's do that. And here you go. Just remember to pick up any excess glue. That makes it nice, so you can stick this in here and the other one out the side. And this did not take long, guys. Just clear up here for you. So we have 1, 2. This one I didn't have the word there, so I may go back and add it, but here you have it. And again, there's room for you to do, you know, your own thing, make your own additions. Oh, I did not put the heart back in there. I knew I was missing something. So these I got at the Dollar Tree as well. They're just foam hearts. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these. Drop it in the middle there. There we go. So now it's complete. And that's it, quick and simple. Leaves lots of room if you want to add. You can leave it like that, or you can add more things if you wanted to. It's entirely your choice. And either way, it would look good. And they stand, I'll have it this way. Sorry, they stand like that if you wanted them to. No, this one stands this way. And this one stands that way. So they can go in either direction, whether it's folding this way or this way. And I sure hope that you liked these. Thank you for joining me for this video. And please don't forget, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can catch the next videos that come out. And once again, thank you for joining in. Please don't forget to check out my blog, Kaiyuni Kreations. I'm also on Instagram, Pinterest. And I'm going to put these in my Etsy shop in case you're interested in them. You can go there and find them. And the links for all of these and all the materials that I use will be down below in the description box. Well, guys, thanks again for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.